Oh my gosh, dude.
Michael.
Now I know how it feels. Now I know how.
No.
Wait, you want to be Jesse? You want to be Jesse?
Yeah. Ladies, this is the final rose. If you do not receive a rose, please say your goodbyes. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this episode of BachMakers. Make sure to
like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Charlotte, you want to do it?
Oh my God, sure.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Okay, Jaden W.
Do an intro. This is a new video, so this will be
new video. Okay.
This is my person. I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Charlotte, are you doing the intro or not?
Michael just said he was talking.
No, for the I'm doing Jaden. You're doing the intro for the video.
I'll talk.
Okay, third time. Let's try again. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to the best podcast in the world. Not best podcast ever, though, because there's some really good ones out there, but this is a great one too. We're so excited to have you all here and to hear more about these fabulous ladies that are putting themselves out there, and it's so commendable, and we're so happy for them.
I'm so happy. All right, let's hop right into it. Half of our top 20. Michael, the floor is yours.
Let's go. Jaden W, 25, Dallas, Texas, teacher. So she not have a video, I'm guessing. This is the island items and people. I'd bring my sister because she would keep me calm. She's also the person you shouldn't sit by or look at during a serious situation because she will always make you laugh. So I'd bring her to lighten the mood. LOL. I would also bring my dad. Sorry, Mom. Damn, that's cutthroat. He always has been able to fix any and everything I've ever needed. So I trust him to get us off the island. And lastly, I don't know if this counts because I don't know him, but I would want someone like Robert Irwin there. I just feel like he'd probably be a great survival skills. And if all else fails, he would bring a positive attitude.
Well, he's busy. He's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So
the island thing could happen before that film. So you never know.
Okay.
Because 3 items I would bring: deodorant, because I'm not going to be stranded and sneaky. That's that's the first time we've heard that.
Yeah.
A first aid kit, because I'm sure it would be needed and useful at some point. And of course, my Bible, because I will need the encouragement and peace it brings during that time. There we go. That's a strong start to this round. Finger liquids. I would choose iced coffee, specifically from 7 Brew. No idea what that is. An iced funnel cake blondie is Chef's Kiss. Milo's sweet tea. I don't think I even need to explain that one. I don't know who Milo is.
You might have to explain that one.
Yeah, maybe you should actually.
Oh wow, this is a good Burberry Goddess perfume. That's a good idea, because then you never have to pay for perfume or cologne again. That's good. Yeah. So that even if I forget to spray it before I leave the house, I'll always have it. And she had deodorant too, so she smells good. Jaden smells good. She smells good. That's weird. Always have it. Strawberry Sunrise Alani, because it's my favorite. And lastly, pickle juice. Don't judge.
I might judge.
So it just makes sense. That also is good electrolytes too. So you can be out in the sun all day. You need to replenish your electrolytes. Pickle juice does that. So that's good. Good answer. Good answer. Austin sports comps. Absolutely, I would compare Austin to CJ Stroud and Tim Tebow, not based off looks, but strictly based off character. Obviously, don't know any of them personally, but from what I've seen, they're all very sure of themselves and know exactly who they are. They aren't afraid to speak about their faith, and they are all on a mission to glorify his name. They are all able to be serious when necessary, but also bring the fun. That's good. Good comp. Very good comps.
Yeah. She did not roast us.
Not roast us. All right.
Just kidding.
No context camera roll. I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like I can sing a little.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what is this?
That's just words.
I have 61,000 photos. Wait, how many do I have in my?
I have more, Jaden. By the way.
Nice.
I don't even know how much you have. I don't even know how much you have.
It says on the bottom
10,
of recent. I have 88,000.
Wow.
I have 9,000.
Yeah, I love to capture the moment. So
love that.
Yeah.
Also, liquid from our hands. What? Who came up with that question? Me. LOL.
It's a good question.
Thanks.
Michael did. Jaden was also I think she was one who didn't win the fan vote, but she got the most votes. She lost by like 4.
Oh, so she was one of them.
So we included her because someone dropped out, and then that's why it's
Good
only
for
1.
her.
Yeah,
I'm glad she got a spot.
I'm
She's
very
so
glad she's
pretty.
here.
Yeah.
Very pretty girl. All right, we have Kelsey G, who does have a video.
Ooh.
I feel like we were on a cold streak for videos there for a second. Kelsey G, here we go.
Kelsey G.
On my list of the 3 people I would bring to a deserted island would be, do not ask me why this was the first name that came to my head, but Guy Fieri. I've met him.
Love it.
I stood in a line for over 3 hours to meet him. He told me he had a wonderful smile, so I know we'd get along. And I feel like he would be able to find different things to make any kind of food that we make taste less horrible. And if I'm going to be on this deserted island for who knows how long, I just can't have bland, flavorless food. I love to eat. It may
Similar
seem
to
like
Austin.
a niche pick at first, but I feel like he's going to provide entertainment. He's a fun guy. He's going to help provide with resources. I don't know. I think it's a good one. Number 2, I hate to do it. I hate to do this. It's my best friend, Lexi. I feel bad dragging her to a deserted island with me, but girls who have like a soul tie with their best friend get it. I just can't be without her. And I feel like she would want to come. Like, if she knew I was going to be on a deserted island, she'd be like, okay, girl, we're going. And rounding out my list of 3 is Rayano Now, which you may not have heard of. But 2 or 3 days ago, he just got named the world's strongest man. So that speaks for itself. That sounds like exactly the type of person I would want on a deserted island with me.
Stranger.
Now, if I could only bring 3 things, the first thing I would bring is my Bible. My faith is really important to me, and I'm going to need a lot of it if I'm going to be on a deserted island. The second would be a Rubik's Cube, because I had one as a kid, and I tried so hard to figure out how to solve that thing. I knew it had something to do with algorithms. I was online and like WikiHow trying to figure it out. I couldn't. So I know that no matter how long I was on that island, I would never be able to figure out that Rubik's Cube. So it'd be constant entertainment. And for number 3, I'm going practical. I'm bringing a flare gun because realistically, I don't know how long I'm going to make it on a deserted island. I have a lot of strengths, survival instincts on a deserted island. I don't think that those are really where my strengths would come alive. So, yeah, gonna bring a flare gun. Gonna try to get out of there.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
I have
it.
a question.
Yeah.
Or like, what do you think this like? Why would you need like a really strong person? Like, what are they gonna do? Like the strongest person in the world?
They're gonna lift wood trees to
They're
build a
gonna-
boat.
Okay.
Lift the
Yeah.
island, and
You
move
know-
it closer.
We're gonna poop Bikini Bottom and
Wait,
move
I
it
know.
over there.
I have another question that I don't want to come
That's a
off
pretty
wrong.
good hat
but
trick. Thank you.
do you think any of these girls, like in another context, like wouldn't have said their Bible, but like really want to emphasize to Austin, like I promise, like I'm so faithful.
Yes.
I don't know.
and, like,
That's just like my question. I'm not. This is not in a
No.
judgmental way. I was just
no,
wondering.
you're not wrong. I think if we just ask them this randomly, I don't think they're mentioning it. But I think within the context of the show, yes. Which I don't blame them for.
No, like
Yeah.
I totally. If there was someone like I was trying to win, and I knew like something that like I'm like into, and like I know they are too. Like I would definitely be sure to say it.
I'd bring the Giggly Squad podcast.
I'd bring Paige DeSorbo. Paige, you're in
Bring
this.
the let them theory.
I'd bring Mel Robbins. She would tell me, oh, I'm stuck on an island. Let them.
Let them.
Let them like.
Just
The
let
indigenous tribes coming and trying to eat us.
Just
I
let
think I'm like
them.
the least let them person. I like take everything so personally.
Oh man.
All right, Charlotte.
Charlotte, this is
Charlotte.
you.
Liquids. Okay. Kelsey G. She would want to wait. I would want 5 to dispense different Gatorade flavors, especially blue and red. 1 for nitro cold brew, 1 for the iciest water imaginable.
That's ice.
1 for McDonald's Diet Coke. Yes, specifically for McDonald's. Lemon iced tea and Chick-fil-A Diet Lemonade. I would want 5 to dispense different Gatorade flavors.
I would want, yeah. Maybe that
Oh,
could be
with one
on-
hand.
Oh, 5 to dispense different Gatorade flavors.
And then nitro cold brew, iciest water, McDonald's Diet Coke, yes, specifically for McDonald's, lemon iced tea, and diet lemonade.
That's a lot of drinks, though. Like that's a lot of drinks.
Maybe she should just do regular iced tea and then diet lemonade, so she can like.
I mean, she's got an espresso martini in this picture.
Why wouldn't you want an espresso martini finger, Kelsey
Exactly.
G?
Yeah.
What are you hiding?
Maybe she just got it for the picture and she doesn't like espresso martini.
Espresso martini finger would be crazy. That'd be so fun.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Hear me out, Don Majkowski.
Oh, is this the Packers fan?
I believe this is the Packers fan.
I don't know who this guy is.
I don't know who this guy is.
He's the only Packers fan ever. That's her claim to fame.
I don't know ball, I guess, because I have no idea. This has got to be some niche.
He's an American football player. He's a former professional football quarterback in the NFL. He played for the Green Bay Packers, Indianapolis Colts, and Detroit Lions.
Did you just chat that? Chat GPT?
No, I'm on Wikipedia. He's from Buffalo.
Sorry.
Nathan Fielder, let's go.
No context camera roll. This is a great one. This is a great photo. Listening to rock music outside of a police station.
That's awesome.
I love this. This might have won me over right here. I do love this picture right here. And then she did not roast us. So that is Kelsey G for you. I got to write down Nathan Fielder real quick so I remember.
Yeah, I wrote it in the notes.
Yep. All right, next up we have the other wild card member, and we have a video.
At this point, they're not wild cards, right? They're in the same with the other.
Yeah, but like
wild cards, they're all members of the family.
You're right.
Yeah, they were in the play-in tournament and they advanced. Yes. Now they're in the playoffs.
Yeah,
we're talking playoffs.
Island, the 3 things I would bring is number 1, tick or bug spray in general, because I am terrified of ticks and I know that they're on that island. So just to be extra careful, we're gonna bring that. And then the second thing I would bring is a gun to kill animals to eat. And then also, we just don't know the vibes of the island and we just want to make sure that we have something to protect ourselves. So just in case. And then the third thing I'm bringing is a plane, because one of the people I'm bringing is a pilot. And I'm sorry if that's cheating, but it's just a way to escape. And if I didn't bring that, I would probably bring a phone or something to try to contact someone to come and get us. But I just figured, why not bring a plane and then someone knows how to fly it. And then the 2 other people I would bring are my best friends, Haley and Megan, because they're always down for anything that I suggest. So why not bring them? And it can maybe be a little vacation before we leave. And I feel like we'd be all set. Like, we have a way to escape and we have a few things with us to survive. And I'm not surviving being bit by a tick. So those are the things I would bring.
See, she thought that she had a little out here by doing the plane and getting the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things you did not bring was plane fuel.
I was
you just brought a plane.
Fuel, but I feel like it's.
You did not specify.
I think it's assumed that she's getting a plane with jet fuel already in it.
Here on.
Give her that one. It was pretty creative. I liked that. Good job, Kori C.
I liked it. I like the idea that she's actively trying to get off the plane or off the island with the plane.
Yeah.
Same with Alexis. Alexis was building the boat. Callback from last episode.
We're gonna build a boat.
Why bring your friends along if you're getting off this island?
Because
then it's pre-vacation. Because it's pre-vacation. Because you know you're gonna get off it.
But you don't know. You're signing your friends up for a very shaky plane ride, dangerous plane ride, when you're just trying to go back to go hang out with them.
Look, she said they're down for anything. You know, I think her friends seem like great, fun girls.
Should we add them to the mix?
Yeah.
Let's add them. Let's add Kori's friends. All right. Finger liquids. I can confidently say that no one has ever asked me that before, but here we go. Good question, Michael.
Terrible friends.
Number 1, Alani Nu.
Alani Nu is the only energy drink I feel like we've seen. Has anyone said Celsius?
No.
Why hasn't anyone said sugar-free Red Bull? That's the best Red Bull. That's the best energy drink.
Specifically the pink slush flavor, non-negotiable. 2, water to survive, of course. 3, lotion, because dry skin is not the vibe.
Okay.
Not the vibe. 4, contact solution. You never know when you'll need it, and forgetting it is tragic. Number 5, spicy margarita. No explanation needed.
Solid list.
Good.
She got energy. She got water. She got lotion. Yeah. Solid
Austin
list.
sports comp, or in this case, celebrity. Definitely Riley Green. Cowboy emoji. I'm obviously not a celebrity, athlete, or man, but one of my friends said Austin and I have kind of similar features. So maybe that counts. Okay. I like that. I like the clarification.
Did she say herself?
She said Riley Green, and then like next paragraph, I'm obviously not a celebrity, athlete, or a man, but one of my friends says Austin and I have kind of similar vibes or similar features. Maybe that counts. I like that. Thanks for clarifying. Not a celebrity, athlete, or a man.
Creative.
No context camera roll. Wedding prep be like. I don't know.
Has she been married?
Well,
She
she
her best weight.
She filmed it.
She was the one. She filmed the video.
She filmed it at a wedding.
Yeah,
so that's probably got to be it.
Yeah,
I'm on her Instagram right now.
Okay.
It's the Czar's wedding. It was on the 11th.
Congratulations to them. BachMakers roast. I think you guys are great. I'm loving this. Just a suggestion, maybe as you narrow the ladies down, have a few questions, get to know us on a deeper level. I think that's a great observation, Kori.
That's coming.
It is coming. We will unpack the traumas. We will get the tears out.
Top 10 with Mama Ah.
Yeah. Once we get the hometowns, once you get the hometowns, things are really going to start to heat up a little bit. So hopefully you make it there. That is Kori C. Moving on, we have Lacy, who we have a video from.
So the question is, if you were stranded on an island, what 3 things and what 3 people would you bring? So I didn't really know whether to take this like the fictional route or have it be like real things, real people. So I kind of did both. So I would bring a satellite phone so I can communicate with people and let them know that I'm stranded, and hopefully they can help guide me out sooner than later. I would bring Dora's backpack because if it works anything like the show, I love that. It's magic, and I can have anything that I need, whether it's shelter, whether it's weapons to help kill my dinner, whether it's, I don't know, food, water, anything. I can just have Dora's backpack, and then voila. And then I also would bring an airplane because I feel like that would be a good escape mechanism if you have someone.
Is she gonna bring a pilot? Let's see if she brings a pilot.
3 people I would bring. Number 1, first and foremost, a pilot, because that's going to be our fastest.
There we go.
If we have someone
there we go.
Plane, they can get us out of there. I also would bring Jason Momoa because he's a rock climber and he hunts, so he could catch our dinner for us and we would have food. He's also very physically fit, and I just think he would be a good addition. And then I also would have Bear Grylls. I think that's his name. The survival guy.
Oh, she might have chatted that.
That might have been a chat.
He's a survival expert. He is also an author, so I feel like he would have really good communication skills. He's very like encouraging and uplifting, and I just feel like he would hold together like a team really well, and I think it would be a good thing. So
okay, so we need to unpack something here. There are 2 people who we can potentially accuse for ChatGPTing answers for these questions because they mispronounced the name Bear Grylls, which means they did not know who he was beforehand. That would be Emily, who said Bear Grylls, and then Lacy here. Those were the 2 I would accuse. I don't know where you guys stand on this.
I mean, the other people could have also chatted that, but just said the name right.
It's true.
But
I just think the fact that I got that answer immediately, like upon first search, is very telling.
It is. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Want to say.
But you know what? They're using the resources, as
I'm
used
not,
everywhere.
I was
Actually,
gonna say
used to
not
AI lots.
shaming them, but I feel like this is like a public shaming moment. Like, so I don't know.
Maybe it's on us. We need to make unchat GPT-able questions.
Maybe we need to
Yeah.
run all their answers through an
That's
AI.
why we gotta ask the trauma. We gotta ask the trauma questions.
Yep.
Because they can't
And then
actually
that
they could AI that though. They could be like make up a very
Wait, I
traumatic
don't
story.
know about their trauma. That's
Yeah,
just-
I don't know if we're mentally prepared for that episode.
I don't
Okay,
think it's our
yeah.
business.
Otherwise, I very much liked her being creative, going Dora's backpack, got the
Yeah,
pilot.
backpack. She's really cute. Sweet
Jason
girl.
Momoa. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
That's good.
And she's from Austin.
Yeah. And that's his name.
Haha.
Wow.
Correct. So we got Lacy V, 29, Austin, Texas, medical aesthetics, finger liquids, spring water, red wine, freshly brewed coffee, Chobani coffee cake creamer for my coffee, poppy, all flavors. Can't really do that. So I'd guess it's
Well,
poppy all mixed in one.
You can
There's
have
not-
6 different flavors.
That's not all the flavors though.
Oh, okay.
So you got to pick one. Docking points for that. Celebrity comp, Chris Evans. Okay, Captain America. All right.
It's
I think that's fine.
best.
It's fine. No sports comp. Whoa! Oh my gosh! That's Austin. I've walked across that river. So
I do want to call her out. This was on her Instagram story the day she submitted this. This was just I think she picked the most recent photo in her.
maybe that's what she thought you
Camera.
meant.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
fair, but
That's
still,
fair.
stick picture. It looks like a
That
lot of
is-
fun.
Cool picture.
It says no context camera roll. There's no rules for that one.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's a lovely picture.
It is beautiful. That looks like a lot of
So-
fun. Yep.
It's good.
Point Lacy.
BachMakers roast. The BachMakers podcast. Proof that anyone with Wi-Fi and questionable opinions can have a show.
Fair.
That was good. That was good.
I
was
like that.
good.
I like that one.
Questionable though. Questionable opinions. All jokes aside, I think y'all are funny, and this experience has been fun. Haha.
What happens
Cool.
if we choose her? It's a
What?
questionable opinion. She's calling our opinions questionable.
Oh wait, so it's a
choose
mind
her.
game. She's trying to trap us. This was supposed to be a trap for them, and she's trapped. Oh
Oh.
wow, that's crazy.
Uno
That's
reverse.
crazy.
She just Uno reversed us.
That's crazy. That's
Damn.
crazy.
Well played, Lacy. All right, next up we have Makenna, who we do not have a video for. And this is Charlotte.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, she's from Charlotte. Hey. Okay. 3. Oh.
Yep.
Number 1, Bear Grylls. Ding, ding, ding. He's a survival expert, so he definitely has the skills to keep us alive. In parentheses, hopefully this is considered cheating.
How would that be cheating?
It's cheating because she used ChatGPT. That's what she's telling you.
Oh yeah, did ChatGPT say her little brother?
To my little brother, ultimate teammate who knows me inside and out, keeps me grounded, and can turn any stressful moment into a laugh fest. Plus, he's 6'5", and I feel like that may be helpful. Also, the perfect opportunity for Austin and he to bond. Teamwork makes the dream work, in parentheses, assuming Austin is with us, close parentheses. Okay.
He's not.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish, comedy queen, and the ultimate mood booster. She'd keep us sane and cracking up.
Whoa.
You know, ice cream.
She'd keep us crapping up. We'd be pooping all over the place.
No matter how wild things get, vibes stay light and the laughs never stop. Okay, 3 items. 1, water purifier, because dehydration is not an option. 2, multi-purpose survival knife, the ultimate tool for everything from building shelter to preparing or catching food. 3, blanket pillow combo. Does that count?
We've had a lot of blankets and we've had a lot of survival knives. If
Yeah.
chat is saying survival knife for one of those answers,
I don't think it said it when I did it. I can tell you what it said. It said for me, solar powered speaker, endless supply of matches, and a hammock.
nobody said those.
No one said those, so
But I don't know. Okay, finger liquids. If each of my fingers could pour a liquid forever, I'd go with gas for
Nice.
limited road trips. Sauvignon Blanc because everyone loves a good wine. Water to stay hydrated. A margarita, my personal favorite cocktail, and a good southern sweet tea for comfort and caffeine.
Solid
not
list.
bad.
And his sports comparison, Ausin Ott
Yo.
Charles, Christian,
CMC.
McCaffrey. Both are the guy moms love and girls crush on, but he's not trying too hard, just naturally smooth. They also share athletic backgrounds, family-oriented, calls his mom, major green flag, laid back, approachable energy, a polished exterior, and charm with just a hint of spice. Okay, that's ChatGPT. That is one.
Whoa.
Like, I'm certain of it. You know what they say?
You're getting really quick, like trigger happy with the ChatGPT allocation.
No, but you know
ChatGPT has limitless rent in your head, like limitless.
You know what they say? They say the dashes are usually an indicator. The EM dash.
Okay, well, if they use that,
I don't know. I just feel like the asterisks. I feel like.
All right, let's.
You know what? I'm
down with the ChatGPT.
No human has ever used the
she's
phrase
busy being
laid
a
back.
pathologist, so I should. I'm sorry.
All right, type in this.
I just feel like a polished exterior and charm with just a hint of spice and mischief underneath.
Ask ChatGPT who Ausin Ott's sports comp is.
Does ChatGPT know who Ausin Ott is?
We'll find out. And while you do that, I will continue. Here's something.
I think the question would be, I'm comparing this guy to this guy. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, who's this guy from The Bachelor? Sports comparison. No context, camera roll. It's just a child.
Child, that's.
And
take a different photo.
Yeah, I was gonna say either I'm a little uncomfortable with the photo, or
very uncomfortable.
B, I don't know what a speech pathologist does.
Oh wait, these speech pathologists
touch people that. They don't touch mouths like that, right?
Do they? Do they go in there and just
they just like help them
speak better?
You know, Cassie from Colton season, there's a whole thing when she first met Colton on night 1. She was like, "This means rose," and then someone was like, "Hey, that actually means restaurant," or something like that.
That's
ASL, and then he picked her, and now he's married to a man and has kids, and she is probably engaged. And she is a restraining order against him.
Thank you for that Colton and Cassie update. BachMakers
roast. I know my grammar was correct last time. You just read it wrong. I don't know what she wrote, so
call back.
That's not really a roast. It's kind of a statement.
It's probably true. It's probably true. Why?
Probably true. It's probably on me. Let's be honest. It's Jeremy's fault.
Yeah. So the roast is why you can't read.
That's
you can't read well.
All right, it makes 2 of us.
Ha ha ha.
All right.
Watchers.
Next up, we have McKenzie, who we have a video for.
Video.
On a desert island, the 3 things I would bring are 1, a Bible, because I need that for my sanity if I'm stranded somewhere. And the stories are never going to get boring. 2, a fire starter, because I cannot start a fire. I'm not a nature girl, so I've watched a lot of Naked and Afraid, and without it, these people really seem to suffer. The 3rd thing I would bring is a toothbrush, because I'm all about hygiene and I'm not going to have stinky breath. For the 3 people, I would do Justin Bieber.
Toothpaste
all day and all night, and I'm never going to get sick of it. My cousin Ashley, because she's my best friend, and we would stay entertained. We make fun out of any situation. And the 3rd person would probably be someone like Gordon Ramsay, because he'd make us some good meals, and we're going to have to get creative out there.
Well, who's the first one? Did she say Bieber?
Oh, she said Bieber. 2 Biebers.
She said Bieber.
Oh, she said Bieber. I marked that down. She said Bieber. I heard it.
I haven't marked anything down, which I realized I probably should have. So.
Oh my god. Oh, she's gonna be.
This rose ceremony is gonna be a disaster.
It's gonna be so disaster.
I mean, the very glaring.
So she brought toothbrush, but no toothpaste.
That's crazy.
That's actually wild. What was that other thing she brought? Bible, toothpaste, toothbrush. I mean,
fire starter.
Fire starter, because she watches a lot of Naked and Afraid.
Oh yeah, I was like, yo, Naked and Afraid. Like, you could have said Survivor, hon. Naked and Afraid. That's kind of wild.
She's honest.
Lying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like her, McKenzie W.
All right.
I used to watch some of those shows.
Finger liquids. I'm not sure if you're asking for 10 different liquids or not, but I'm going to assume all 10 are the same. I would have to say Diet Coke would be the liquid of choice. So again, I never clarified any of this. So
you assumed wrong.
Maybe you should have clarified.
No, I like leaving it open ended.
No, because then you get their
you get their personality.
Yeah.
their brain a little bit. I think Austin's athlete comparison would have to be Tony Romo. Welcome back to the show, Tony. They have the same values and aren't afraid to turn others to Jesus. I actually didn't know that about Tony. Good for him.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was a man of faith. He was mentioned
solid,
like 4 times.
Career. Yeah, solid career. Yeah, Tony Romo, man. I think she actually mentioned Tony Romo last time. Yeah.
She might just
Which
be
is
Tony Romo.
Is she related to Tony? She's from Dallas.
She may
That's
be.
Tony Romo's daughter?
I mean, she grew up watching Tony Romo, so it's probably just fresh in the brain.
That's true. I mean, it's been a while.
No context camera roll. It's her
3
business
eggs.
card and some eggs. I did have to blur this image because she just put her phone number and like important information on there. So I was like, you probably don't want that out on the internet.
Yeah, fair.
Not a little bit of an oversight on her part. Yeah, so I had a little bit of foresight there, but there we go. And then BachMakers roast. Honestly, I think y'all are keeping things light and fun. You're also figuring it out as you go. That is very true. Maybe next time, let the person who we are competing for be a little more involved. So at the end, it's someone who is his or her type. Definitely think it's something else you continue to do. So he is involved. He is involved.
Okay, but like it makes sense why they
yes.
I want him to be the one going through this.
This is like the Bear Grylls bit. It keeps getting brought up. It's like, whoa, Max, we get it.
Yeah.
Bear Grylls is good at surviving.
Need more Austin and more Bear Grylls.
More and less ChatGPT.
And more Justin Bieber.
Next up, we have Morgan. We have a video. And here we go.
Family's watching me do this, so embarrassing. But if I was stranded on an island, obviously the first person I'm bringing is Jesus, miracle worker, water to wine.
Does she say Bible?
Bread for days. Basically,
walks on water.
Anyone's ideal travel companion.
You're on an island. He walks on water.
I'd be fine with just him, and if I had him, that's all I need. But in the off chance he's booked and busy, I feel like he is. So the next person I'm calling is Gordon Ramsay. I just love him, longtime fan. I totally trust him with my life to forage, fish, hunt, make everything taste edible. He definitely, I feel, would yell at predators and scare them away. And I need someone with that strong voice and like no chill to handle that. Next person would be Ryan Holiday. He's a modern day author of this book I love called The Daily Stoic, amongst other ones, but I just feel like he'd explain philosophy while I'm emotionally spiraling. And he's basically just like a human spiritual support animal. Okay, items. First one, obviously the Bible, keeps my soul calm, my brain busy.
Bible Jesus combo.
10/10 reread value. Great character development. It would just keep me busy for so long. Days and days, months, years. Second thing would be a solar-powered radio, because I'm not going to suffer on this island in silence. A radio, I feel like I could get news updates and stuff. White noise, the music. I'm on second or third. Third thing would be a skillet. I just feel like a skillet would...
Gordon Ramsay could use that.
Help me eat, obviously, cook my things. Self-defense. I could smash things, like a coconut for hydration, water.
Multi-purpose.
So yeah, I feel like I have a pretty high chance of survival rate with those people and things.
Okay. There's Morgan.
So
I like that. That's a good video.
I know we got a Jesus. We did get a Jesus Bible.
Another Jesus Bible. Play Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, and skillet. Gordon Ramsay skillet combo.
Yeah.
They've definitely got team chemistry there.
And she's focused on music. She want to bring a radio just like Austin. So
that's true.
I'm kind of high on Morgan right now. This is you, Michael, right?
Yep. Finger liquid. Oh, we got Morgan B, 33, Newport Beach graphic designer. Thumb, my signature perfume. Wow, she's really gatekeeping. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's actually crazy.
Morgan B.
Wait, Morgan B. No, that's actually wild that you're gatekeeping. I'm deducting points for that, even though I wouldn't even.
Tell us your signature perfume, Morgan B.
That's wild. Index, that's Pointer, right? Yeah. Saratoga spring water. Saratoga, is that the one in all the Ashton Hall videos and stuff? like the morning routine. I don't know.
I have no idea what those words
Middle finger is pepper spray.
Oh, like the blue bottle with the face and like the
yeah,
blue.
yeah, those. Middle finger is pepper spray.
Charlotte, phone a friend.
Sankery wine, and then Zab's hot sauce, Pinky. All right.
Zabs.
Very like she knows what she wants.
Yeah, and pepper spray is a good one. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, in case
that's for self-defense. That's a good one.
Yeah, what if Gordon Ramsay gets a little handsy? Just...
Stop. We're not on the island.
Oh, you're right. We're not on the island.
This is for life. This is for life. This is for life.
Okay, it's a type of Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
Austin's athlete comp going for NFL.
Unless there's also red version. Sorry, it doesn't matter that much.
It doesn't.
Kirk Cousins values with Jason's Kelsey energy, puts family and God first, embodies confidence while keeping his humility. Looks like he can chop wood and also carry the groceries. Protector with authentic silliness about him. That's a good comp. That's a good comp.
That. Skull.
I like that.
I like that. Love you, Kirk.
He's not on the Vikings anymore. You guys moved on from him. You guys moved on from him. You didn't want to pay him.
I love him. I like those comps.
Those good comps. No context camera roll. Spaghetti. So she's saying she likes spaghetti. Yep, some penne. Same thing. Pasta. Oh my god, you're making this impossible.
Did you say impossible?
Yeah,
that's funny.
I know. BachMakers roast. I'm being judged by two guys who are obsessed with the Bachelor franchise with the same intensity most men reserve for their fantasy football draft.
What's that supposed to mean, Morgan?
But also,
defend us, Charlotte. Thank you.
I was gonna say, what does she mean by that? Like, literally, what does she mean? Like, where's the?
But like, yeah, I mean, look.
I don't get it.
But I love it here. Please never change. Less than 3.
Does she hate men with passions?
Yeah. You tell her, Charlotte. Come on.
Yeah, Morgan B. Tell us your signature scent, first of all. Second of all,
that was actually crazy. No, that was actually crazy.
So.
Yeah, your move, Morgan. Also,
your move, Morgan.
Also, if you want to be in both and you win this thing, maybe we'll add you to the BachMakers Fantasy Football League, which Dylan B from Gen Season won last year. That's why I have a jersey of him hanging in the rafters.
Fantasy football. She just can't handle guys that have multiple passions.
Yeah, what guys can't have hobbies?
Guys can't have hobbies, according
God
to
forbid.
God forbid a white boy catches a vibe.
I despite the roast which we asked for, I am a big fan of Morgan B.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't want to tip my hand a little bit. She might be my front runner.
That's nice.
All right, I'm bringing up Nicole K.
Oh, the digital nomad.
I'm going to leave a moment of silence for you guys to be shocked that I don't have a New Jersey accent.
Wait, why?
Okay, so
she's from New Jersey.
I'm going to get into the 3 things and 3 people that I'm bringing to a stranded island with me. The first one, when I saw this question, without hesitation, is my mom. So I'm an only child. Her and I are literally best friends, and through all my digital nomad traveling, for at least I think like 4 to 5 days for each of the places I've lived at short term. So I'm dragging her with me to this stranded island. And then the next 2 people, no names for them, but more titles. I'm going to be bringing a life coach because I think I might go crazy. I really do. I need somebody to keep me grounded. Don't know who this life coach is. So I want a life coach, motivational speaker on the island with me. And the next person that I'm going to be bringing is going to be a chef. I want a personal chef on this island because I'm not going to know how to cook anything on that island where I'm not going to be getting some type of food poisoning. So I want a professional doing that. And again, don't know who it's going to be. There might be some type of vetting process for that, but I am bringing a chef with me. So those are the 3 people that I'm going to bring. And then we'll get into the 3 items. So the first one, again, I feel like I'm a very, not a survivalist. maybe a realist, I'm bringing a water filtration system. I don't even know how big those are. I guarantee you it is massive, but it is coming with me because, again, I don't want food poisoning or any type of illness from
Can't get
the
that
water.
from water.
So I am bringing a water filtration system. The next thing that I'm bringing is going to be a heating pad. And you might ask, how is this going to be heated up? I am obsessed with heating pads. So there's
How is this going to be heated
forms. Obviously, there are ones that plug in, but I also like ones that you can put in the microwave. I don't know if the sun can heat those up. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
actually,
the sun heats
Just
up
say
everything.
a solar powered heating pad.
One of my heating pads that I always.
That's a
How is
heating
that?
pad?
Everywhere.
What is the heating pad?
Item. So
You can
that,
microwave
or there's
it?
also heating pads that you just stick on your body, but I don't know how long we're gonna be there, so those only last, maybe half of a day.
Well, you're making no effort
So
to
I think
get
I'm gonna bring my
off.
sheep heating pad, and then the last item that I'm actually gonna bring is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle.
A what?
And
1,000-piece
I did
jigsaw
think about
puzzle.
the books. I don't know, might get bored of that. And the 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, I feel like I could obviously do again and again. So I think that would be my 3 items. And I don't know if you guys have any questions in your head about the personal chef and what he would be cooking with. I'm assuming each person is going to have 3 personal items, so he can bring his own cooking supplies and utensils.
You can't assume that.
And
then
I'm bringing my own comfort items.
Okay, all right.
You can't assume that because then those 3 people would have 3 items and 3 people with them,
Yeah.
and then it's just a never-ending
It never
string
ends.
of people. Then it's just the whole world, and we are this island, and that island is Earth.
I mean, technically.
Wow. Think about that.
I like her.
Let that sink in.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Digital nomad. Love that.
Nomad.
I don't love the life coach option.
Why?
I'm not a.
Because like,
what are they gonna do?
Like,
get a survivalist? Why a life coach? Like,
hey, it's gonna get better. No, it's not.
But I feel like that could be her. But isn't like, dare I say, it's similar to the girls who are bringing like Jesus. You know what I mean? It's like bringing someone who like they're like support person.
Valid counter.
Yeah, you were comparing a random unnamed life coach with Jesus Christ with JC in the flesh.
And
I didn't compare the life coach to Jesus Christ. I compared the concept of bringing a life coach.
I see where she's coming
from.
Bringing,
maybe she's not a Jesus follower. Like, you don't know.
You're right. You're right.
Like, she might seek the same guidance from the life coach that these other girls would seek from Jesus Christ.
Point Charlotte. Point Charlotte.
Duh, obviously.
All right. Let's not gloat a little bit. Take your point. The puzzle thing too. Have you ever done a puzzle twice?
No. Most times my average of if I have a puzzle, solving it is probably 0.5. Because I'm not solving a lot of the puzzles that I get.
I'm not doing it twice either. So I don't love that. Again, I don't love her options, but I do like her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't love the choices she made, but I like the vibe. So
I like her. She doesn't follow a lot of celebrities.
She follows us.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dab. That's awful.
I brought it back. Sorry. All right, Nicole K, Digital Nomad. For my 5 liquids, and they are not finger specific, I'm going to go with water, lemon juice, sunscreen, shampoo, and then conditioner. I kind of like that. Water is quite an obvious choice to stay hydrated, especially since I don't drink soda. Oh, not a Mormon. The lemon juice can be multifunctional, either to flavor the water I'm drinking, or could totally be used for cooking. I'm choosing sunscreen because I'm a girl that loves to tan. But of course, need to protect my skin, and wearing sunscreen in the winter is still important. The last 2, shampoo and conditioner, would actually be life-changing. Imagine being in the shower, not even having to grab the bottle as you have your fingers in your hair. It will be dispensing. Amazing. First world problems. That's like the most task in the world to reach down and grab the bottle, but I do like the innovativeness.
What if you accidentally like squirt lemon juice or sunscreen? Where you're like, oh,
yeah,
I thought it was shampoo.
Yeah, 3 terrible things
gasoline.
You don't want to get in your eyes. Lemon juice. 4 things. I would say that it's a little scary to rub your eyes because you have lemon juice, sunscreen, shampoo, and conditioner. All would burn to be in your eyes.
Yeah.
So like something to be a little weary of. Austin's sports comp. She went the celebrity route. I don't want to act like I know all athletes on that. I think that might be my typo. Whatever. So I will be comparing Austin to the great Matthew McConaughey. Both are extremely grounded and down to earth. I think both are also extremely charismatic. Clearly, Austin also knows how to charm women via a camera, since we are all here applying for this. And lastly, I know Matthew is really into spirituality and has talked a lot about it within his book and interviews. From Austin's content, I also know this has been a massive moment throughout his life as well.
True.
No context camera roll. We got some trolls. Nice.
Creepy.
I'm like regretting doing the no context camera roll because I don't know how to talk about it, but
yeah.
Like, oh, like nice pick.
Yeah.
It should have been like a scale.
BachMakers. What?
Oh.
What,
No,
Charlotte?
she's providing like constructive criticism.
No. I'm not reading. I'm saying what about what you said.
I said there should be like a scale, like for like how you can rate those. Wait, what was so weird about
that? Okay. You see?
I thought you meant picture of like
scale.
a scale.
Oh no, I meant like if we like you said you don't want to talk about them, and I was like, oh, then maybe like you should have had like
a rubric,
like a system to
yeah.
grade.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. But you see where we thought, Charlotte, that's a little
mean.
Oh, I didn't
misogynistic.
know you were reacting to what I said.
Yeah, we were reacting.
That's normally what happens. I normally react to what people say. It's kind of like
we were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have had them submit pictures. And you're like, maybe they should submit. We should have had a scale.
A picture of a scale. I'm like, bro, what?
I was like, Charlotte, pass on that idea.
Charlotte, you're canceled.
Rubric.
I haven't read this one. BachMaker Roast. You guys need to either move in together or move to the same city and get into a studio together to record. I feel like there's such different energy when podcasts are filmed in person. Hope to see you guys do this one day. I love that. She's rooting for us.
Facts.
I would love to see that one day when BachMakers.
Roommates.
Be great. Be great.
One great
Which
I've got plenty of people to vouch for me.
First time I'm dropping this news on the podcast studio. This is HQ3 for Good Time. HQ4 is dropping in August.
What?
That's all I'll say.
Where is it?
HQ4 is dropping in August. That's all I'll say.
Tell us where.
Everyone's dying to know. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say there. All right. Next up, we have Rayana, who has a video that was uploaded very recently, so I have to find it a little bit. I gotta search for it. Where you at? Here we go.
Ray.
I was able to sneak away on my lunch to record this video.
Film this today, so shout out to her.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be in this round, but here we are. So if I was stranded.
She was another one who was a very late addition when we thought people dropped out. So I give her a lot of credit because I messaged her, I think, literally this morning. And she got this in. So shout out to her.
Damn. Shout out.
Rayana.
On an island, and I got to bring 3 people. They would easily be my 3 little sisters. So that makes it nice and easy. I don't have to leave anyone out. Is that the smartest choice? Probably not, because I don't know if we'd survive, but it'd be a really funny story. And
who's gonna tell it?
Items I would bring would have to probably be my Bible. I mean, I'm gonna need Jesus on my side if I'm stranded on a beach.
You could have just took Jesus.
And then my dog. I don't really know if that counts as an item, but he's coming.
Little do you know, it's a debate.
And then the other item would probably be coffee, mostly just because that's on my mind, and I definitely think I'm gonna go get one right now. But yeah.
I appreciate that.
I like her.
I like her vibe a lot.
Followers.
What about her Instagram followers?
I'm going through them.
Oh, any?
That's what I've been doing with all these people. Get a good read on.
Did you find anything? I have to. So she submitted this earlier today, so I don't have her updated on the graphic, but I can read it out.
BachMakers.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so for her,
Swift, Stassi Schroeder, Paige DeSorbo, Alex Earl, Connor Wood.
Okay. So here are her answers. I'll read them out from the sheet. Her finger liquids would be ranch, Dr. Pepper, gasoline, beer, specifically any West Coast IPA, and water.
Okay.
Not a bad. I like the specificity.
Yeah.
Austin's athlete comparison. Okay, first person. Hold up, guys. First person who comes to mind is Mike Trout.
No fucking way.
Holy shit.
What a ball.
Confident, loyal. Mike could have left the Angels, but didn't. Reliable and humble. Not to mention, neither of them are exactly hard to look at. Rayana, you have no idea what you just did. That might be a lock.
That's ball knowledge. That's ball knowledge.
Ball knowledge.
Wait, I don't get it at all. What just happened?
Austin had Mike Trout.
Oh, he did? I thought that was like one of the girls.
Nah.
I knew someone did. Remember, I looked him up and I was like, who is that guy?
And Rayana did.
All right.
That's
So
ball knowledge. That's
I
ball
love
knowledge.
that. I'm going to pull up her no context camera roll. 1 second. Sorry, I have to.
Okay, if you're wondering, I asked ChatGPT who they would compare him to, and they said he gives off Joe Burrow meets Christian McCaffrey energy.
Okay.
Someone said CMC.
And CMC is the one where you said it was ChatGPT. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that's actually facts.
Clean cut, athletic, golden retriever energy. Quiet, competitive, loyal, probably the type who'd remember your coffee order and your grandma's birthday.
But it wasn't the hyphenated. It didn't have the laid back.
Hyphens. All right, here is her no context image.
Taco Bell.
You titled it From Last Weekend.
Hell yeah.
Kind of love this girl.
Dude, oh my god. See, Taco Bell sounds so good. Now like a little $7 chalupa box.
It is literally almost 1 a.m. My goodness. All right,
Still
what
open.
else do we need from her? Is that all the info? Oh, roast. Okay, here we go. Her roast of us. I could easily roast Wyatt for the Packers hate or being a Vikings fan, but I won't. I appreciate that. Skull Vikes.
Good.
That said, I'm still feeling weirdly vulnerable about the whole fingers as liquid question. Valid.
Awful.
Very valid.
Awful. That's a great question. I'll stick by it.
All right, next up. And big shout out to Rayana for doing that at the very last second.
Yeah, shout out her.
Next up, we have Shady.
Shady F.
Charlotte, this is my favorite name we have. Her name is Shady Ferguson.
Shady Ferguson.
Yeah, that's a great name. I bet she's a
Awesome.
great girl, additionally.
Well, we're about to find out. Wait, why can't I find it? The video's in here somewhere.
Oh, also, I asked who they would compare him to if he were a baseball player, and they said Dansby Swanson.
Oh. A lot of people.
Wait, that's actually crazy because a lot of people had Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
And I think the people that had Dansby
doing
Swanson.
well, super.
What are you saying, Mike?
The people that had I forgot.
No,
Okay, let's listen to Shady.
Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. Super excited to be here. The 3 items I would take if I was stranded on an island would be ginger ale because I can't live without it and I'm obsessed. Probably any fantasy book to keep me entertained, and then an unlimited amount of sweet treats because I have a really bad sweet tooth. And then the 3 people I would take would be my best friend, even though she'd be zero help getting off the island, and she knows this, but she's funny and she's emotional support. And then probably my dog Oki, because dogs are people too, and I feel like she should count. And then I feel like the last person would probably be, since I can't pick Austin, would be Jason Statham, because there's no movie he's not in that he's not getting stuff done, and I just feel like I would trust him with my life.
Is she driving right now?
And he could definitely get us off the
She
island.
is.
She's driving? Did she film that while driving?
That's so dangerous.
I was gonna say, I feel like that really can't be safe.
Maybe she was in the passenger seat and her mom was just in the front car these kids nowadays, their way of finding love. Back in my day.
Shady F.
Shady
Cool
F.
name.
Shady. I need to know.
Pronounced.
It's gotta be Shady. How else would it be?
Shahadi.
Yo, Shadi.
Sikahadi.
Her name's literally Shoddy.
Sikahadwai.
Yo, Shoddy.
Okay, finger liquid. It's 29. Server model, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Ginger ale because stomach problems. Okay, only one. Wild. Noted. Travis Kelsey because Austin and I could be the Taylor and Travis of the Batch world.
Yeah. Love
That's
it.
cute.
Love
That's cute. That's
Shady.
cute.
I like her.
No context camera roll.
Dog.
I believe that's her dog, which is a person too. She kind of looks like Taylor from Mormon Wives in this picture.
Wives? Yeah.
Is that just me? Am I tripping?
I see it.
BachMakers saying it's not a trap makes me feel like it's a trap.
I put in the
that's
question,
a statement.
This is not a trap.
I know, but that's a statement. That's not really a roast. But
she didn't want to do a roast. She
takes it as a trap.
Well, then just say just say no, or okay.
No,
it's
I
fine.
actually don't want to roast you.
It's fine. I don't even want to be roasted.
I love the name Shady. I can't get over it. It's my favorite.
Shady Lane Ferguson.
Yeah. All right. Last, but certainly not least, I want to preface this one. So we have Taylor here, who literally, as of 24 hours ago, did not know if she was going to be in this next round because she was the last fan vote. So the way it worked is the fan votes every day, and she was the last one. So she did not have she did not have a full week to prepare for this, but she did get her answers in. So I would like to read those. This is Taylor D, 32, from Nashville, Tennessee, our ESPN sideline reporter. So, number one with the island for the people. Number one would be my dad. He's super resourceful and can build anything. So I'd be set with some shelter. Plus the funniest person I know. So would keep me laughing. Sorry, Mom. Still my best friend, but I'm going to need Dad for this one. Appreciate that. Number two, my friend Kelly. One of those friendships that have fun anywhere. Not to mention, she said for months, Austin and I would be a great match. So clearly she has my best interest at heart. Number three, Bo Jackson. There would be no shortage of beach games / sports to play. And my money's on Bo versus any wild animal.
What?
Kind of love that.
But prime Bo?
I don't know who Bo Jackson is. Am I supposed to?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Ask chat.
Yeah. Items. Boat. Is this cheating? Even if we can't escape with it, your girl has never had a bad time while on a boat.
True.
Number two, the Bible. Not even trying to be cliche here. It really is a daily part of my life. Plus, we're going to need a whole lot of Jesus to get off this dang island. And number three, my retainers. We may be fighting for our lives here, but my teeth will be taken care of. Warned them every night since 9th grade. Ain't stopping now. I don't need to bring water because apparently I can shoot it out of my finger. That's called a transition.
That's good.
I like that. I
also
that a
do
lot.
know who Bo Jackson is. My dad told me all about him recently and was getting really passionate about it, and I feel bad that I forgot. So I just wanted everyone to just...
When can we have your dad on the podcast?
He's home. He's somewhere.
Go wake him up.
We should give him a chance to
No,
give out
they're
some
probably
roses.
awake. They got home like a half hour ago. They were at a concert in the city.
He should just come in and choose the next 15. Surprise
He's
guest.
so nice. He's so nice.
Charlotte's dad chooses the top 15. All right, for the finger question. She put water, #health, coffee, margarita of the jalapeno variety, Diet Dr. Pepper, elite soda choice,
elite,
and champagne. All right.
Ooh, party. No one, I'm actually so surprised. Not one person said like Prosecco, Aperol, like seltzer, you know?
No. I'm not terribly surprised that wasn't.
I had never even heard of that.
Like an Aperol spritz.
Oh, a spritz. Yeah. Okay.
Like I'm saying, I'm surprised that people like no one did the ingredients to a spritz.
Those are.
I guess you could also just have an Aperol spritz finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Aperol spritz finger, Hugo spritz finger. Like no one? Crazy.
All right. Austin's athlete comparison is Freddie Freeman, a good, charismatic, likable guy, but his departure could break your heart.
That's good.
She's good. She's a journalist.
Yeah,
she knows how to build a story.
Knows what she's doing.
Most out of context photo. Let me download this real quick. Again, sorry we weren't able to do this beforehand, so it's going to take a little second because she submitted this very late and not her fault at all.
Yeah, it's Wyatt's fault.
It's Jeremy's fault.
Jeremy's fault.
Who's Jeremy?
You know Jeremy.
Who's Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Jeremy's not.
We're blaming him for everything.
You didn't get caught up. So whenever a girl gets eliminated, they can't blame us. They have to blame Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Classic Jeremy moment. Am I right?
Classic. All right. Sorry. Let me pull this up. Downloads. This is where we need an actual producer. One day we'll get one.
I called myself a producer.
I think I call you guys producers too.
When I had to submit my resume, I was like, what do I call myself? I'm not technically an intern anymore. Producer is what I am.
Producers. You put like, where is
executive producer?
Executive producer.
You're so right. I'm going to change it to executive producer.
You're the executive producer. Here's a picture.
Oh, I like that. Very out of context. We don't know what's going on.
I've a lot of questions.
That's a good out of context photo because I wonder the context.
I genuinely have no context. So
better than a picture of trolls. That's for
maybe
sure.
She's winning the out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only we had a rubric.
If only. Next time. This is why we need Charlotte for the rubric.
You and your rubrics, man.
Rubrics.
All right, here we go. And then last one is the roast of us. My only complaint is y'all kicking me to the curb on the last episode. No. But just like Shadur Sanders, I live to see another round.
Yo, that's a bar. That's so sideline reporter. That's so sideline.
That's so sideline reporter.
That's Shadur. Wow.
She's playing to her audience. She knows we're gonna eat those references up.
Yeah, I'm eating that up right now.
Okay. Well, guys, without further ado,
this is gonna be so hard, guys.
We have reached.
Oh my god.
The rose ceremony.
2.5 hours later.
Wow. We're 2.5 hours in at this point. We've broken it up into 2 episodes. It is approaching 1 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
And we have, this is just like the rose ceremony for night 1. You know, they do it late. They stay up all night meeting these girls.
Sunrise is almost gone. Yeah.
All right. We are here finally for the top 20 rose ceremony. We have 15 roses, as you can see at the bottom, to give out to these wonderful ladies. We are going to do a draft style where we each give out 5 roses. If you do not receive a rose, ladies, I'm sorry. It's time to say your goodbyes.
Mm-hmm.
But do we want to go me, Charlotte, Michael, just the way it's on screen?
Yep.
Let's
do it.
Okay. So my first rose, I'm going to give out to my 1-1. I mentioned it during her video. I liked her video a lot. I think we've seen a lot of her. She matched up well with Austin in the sense where they both were going to bring Jesus. Austin wasn't going to bring Jesus. She wanted to bring Jesus. But radio, music, Gordon Ramsay, lot fit. I'm taking Morgan. I'm not going to overthink this one. Morgan, welcome to the top 15.
Woo, good job.
Woo. Good job.
Okay, for my first pick, I'm going to go with Hannah C because I liked her energy. She seemed like cute and fun. Actually, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to say it for everyone, but her biggest selling point was her Amazon storefront. So I feel like I think people with a good Amazon storefront, very girl's girl kind of vibe. You want to help others share the wealth of the goodies you find on Amazon.
Can I, the one thing is,
this is for Austin.
Also that, but we didn't ask them to submit their Amazon storefront. That is extra digging that you did. So it's not based off the application.
I did digging on a lot of these people.
Okay. So as long as you did it for everyone, as long as you
do not, I feel like I brought up like.
Just keeping it fair.
You did. That's fair. That's a good counterpoint. I just wanted to bring up concerns that other people might have.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My number 1 pick, or my first pick. I'm not. These are not in order. I'm just kind of going off the gut here. I'm going with Emily M. And shout out Tori. This was someone Tori really liked. Mm-hmm. And I think this round, Emily M sold me on her. So I think it's a good fit. I see it. So boom.
She is someone that if she makes the interview process, we will have to press her on ChatGPT because she was one of the more accused ones, but she moves on. Snake draft. Michael, you're back up.
I'm gonna go with Lacy V.
Okay, that's a good pick.
She had a very good round this time, and I liked her last round too. So I need to.
I love the Doors backpack. She went out of the box, a little creative. Good pick, Lizzie. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! Learn my name. Learn my name.
Learn how to read.
Okay.
I'm tired. It's 1 a.m.
Wait, I think for my next pick, I'm gonna go with. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Rayana, however you pronounce it.
It's a good pick. That was my next one.
It was so cool. Loved her energy.
See, whenever one of you two are taking somebody that I would take, I'm just like, thank you. I'm like, okay.
But that opens up a spot, yeah.
Yeah, it's like less hard to sit. Like, I don't know. It's because it's a teamwork. It's a team effort. It's not teams. You know, we're all the same team.
We're building a team for Austin.
The Ott Pot. We're in the Ott Pot.
Yeah, we're in the Ott Pot. Okay. I'm gonna go. Dang, this is tough. Board's wide open.
I know.
This will make or break my draft. I'm gonna go Mrs. Irrelevant, our last pick. I'm gonna take Taylor. Moving our ESPN galley on. That feels right. And then my next one, I will go with. Oh, I have someone who I think one of you will take, but I can't depend on that.
But it'll get back to you. It'll get back to you no matter what.
It will. You're right. It will get back to me. So
for two more,
I'm gonna open up the board a little bit, and I'm gonna go with. Oh. No, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take Kori. I'm taking Kori.
She was good.
She was good. Here we go.
This is so hard, guys.
So hard. This is like so hard.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the one and only Shady Lane Ferguson.
That was
for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons.
Except if she was driving, I would offer her some criticism for that. Maybe constructive criticism. Maybe next time don't film while driving. Love you, girl.
Fair. So wait, do I only have 2 picks left?
Yeah, these are your last 2.
Wait, no, I've only selected.
No, you're right. You have 2 more. You have 2, and then you'll have the last pick. You'll have Mrs. Irrelevant. Oh, you'll have the final rose.
Oh God.
Oh no, Michael, you're gonna be a heartbreaker.
Okay, nothing's new. Sorry. So I apologize. That was awful. My next pick. I'm going to go Makenna H.
Okay. I like the pick.
Oh, I've got back to back. Nicole K. Digital Nomad.
Digital Nomad.
Digital Nomad.
Yes, Jersey girl. Okay, it's back to me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Christina N. She's the one that had the background, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. The Utah.
I think I liked her. Except I think she was the one though that said the thing with like the 3/4 creamer. If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So
that was
I don't know. I think since she got a rose, next round we'll have to press her on that a little.
You're right. Oh man, this is tough. I get 2 picks here. I'm gonna go with This is hard. I really don't know.
You can do it.
I'm going to get both wild cards on my team. I'm taking Alina. I'm trusting in our process. I'm taking Alina. And then my next one, I'm going to take Oh, I'm torn between two right now, and I don't want to say it because if they end up not getting picked, I feel like I'm the one breaking their heart.
Yeah, not me.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with Amber. Oh, man, this hurts.
Yeah.
This hurts. Oh, Charlotte.
Oh, my God, dude. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, yeah, wait.
God.
There's 2 spots left. There are 2 spots left in our final 15. This is impossible.
Oh, wait, what? Who have I
Charlotte.
picked? Hannah?
Charlotte, you picked.
Rayana, Shady. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For my final pick, this is hard. You're all lovely ladies. I'm going to go with teacher from Dallas, Jaden W. He's really pretty.
Good pick. Good pick. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh,
Oh,
dude.
Michael.
Now I know how it feels. Now I know how.
No.
Wait, you want to be Jesse? You want to be Jesse?
Yeah. Ladies, this is the final rose. If you do not receive a rose, please say your goodbyes.
Mm-hmm.
Me reading the name on the rose. You know that. Oh my God! This is so hard. This is honest.
Look long and hard at these women and know that you are ripping their hearts out if you don't choose them right now.
Yeah, you're a really bad person for not choosing all these people.
Terrible person. You didn't choose any of them the whole time.
And you didn't. Now it's all on you.
Wow. You could have chose them. Right now, you still can. You still can.
I know.
You can still choose Alexandria,
Make one of their
Alexis,
days right
Christy,
now.
Courtney, Gabby, Kelsey, McKenzie. You could choose all of them. But you have to choose one. This is crazy.
This is so messed up. I feel awful, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, the clock just strikes 12, so I will make my decision. I'm gonna. Oh, God. This is so hard.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I have no idea where you're going.
I don't know where I'm going. I kind of want to flip a coin.
You can't flip. No, you have to.
No, I know. I'm gonna
Nuts on the table.
I'm gonna sack
You
up.
can go with your intuition. You know in your heart.
Courtney S.
Wow. Courtney S.
That was so hard. I was
Oh,
between
man.
literally like five people. Actually, all of them. 7 people.
Wow, this hurts.
8.
This hurts.
Seven.
I don't feel good. But I feel better knowing we are one step closer to finding Ausin the love of his life. But this hurts. This hurts a lot. But
Man.
folks, there you have it. After almost a 3-hour long episode that we've broken up into 2 parts, we have our top 15 for the next round. We don't feel good. The BachMakers are a little hung up. Does not feel good, but I appreciate everyone for watching. If you have watched all of this, please like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Comment where you think we messed up. Charlotte, Michael, thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see you guys next week for the talent show with a very special guest. So stay tuned for that. And the show goes on. We will find Ausin love. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. Thanks for watching this episode of BachMakers. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider joining our Patreon page linked in the description below. It's $5, cup of coffee, and it helps support us a ton. Thank you, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and from next week on the BachMakers, we shave Wyatt's head off.
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
By tuning in.
That was implied.
Back to you in the studio.
And cut.
Thanks, Julianne.